Hello, Rowdy Rebels! Yeah, baby. Welcome to a special Saturday night edition of the Honky Chonk Happy Hour. My name is Blind Joe. You can call me BJ. You can call me Joe. You can call me Blindy. You can call me Jerkface. I don't care. You can call me whatever you want to, man. It's all good to me. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, y'all. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Kick it off with a little Mavericks tune that I love so much. This is called All You Ever Do Is Bring Me Down. I know you've heard me sing it a bunch. You're going to hear it again. Here we go. Yeah, welcome, y'all. I can't sleep awake anymore. Ever since you first walked out the door. So I just started drinking to forget. But I don't think the worst has happened yet. 'Cause all you ever do is bring me down, making me a fool all over town. They all wonder why I wear a frown. That's 'cause, honey, all you do is bring me down. It's funny how my whole world fell apart. Should have saw it coming from the start. I tried to tell myself that you'd be true, girl, but I expected way too much of you. 'Cause all you ever do is bring me down, making me a fool over town. They all wonder why I wear a frown. That's 'cause, honey, all you do is bring me down. That sugar, all you ever do is bring me down. Oh yeah, kicking it off right, man. A little Mavericks tune there for you. All you ever do is bring me down. Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing good. How you doing, man? Where you at tonight? Let me know in that comment section. And if you got a request, I would love to fulfill that for you as well. Guys, we didn't talk about this last night, and I didn't I didn't even think about it, to be honest with you. But I had Amanda. Thank you so much for your tip, Amanda, and Camille as well. Thank you guys both so much for tipping. I appreciate it. Had a lot of requests and a tip from Amanda for a song of mine called Under Carrie Underwood. And if you've been with me a while, you know that Christianity is my thing now. And I'm a big Jesus freak, man, for sure. And you know what? Still a sinner. No denying that. But love me some Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth. And I've been praying on it and thinking about it today. And this is what we're going to do, all right? I'll do the song because, Amanda, you paid for it, all right? And I feel bad about just taking your money. And I tried to find a way to refund you on PayPal, and I have no idea how to do it. I'm not going to spend an hour and a half trying to dig my way through that. So today will be the last time you hear Under Carrie Underwood on this program. And I will be playing it later. So we'll give everybody some time to kind of get in here and get this thing a-rolling a little bit. But we will be playing it. Also, if you have a request, guys, drop it in the comments. Let me know where you're from. And also, remember that I am not checking notifications. I don't have a way of audibly hearing notifications. So if you leave a tip tonight for a song you want to hear, or if you don't have to leave it for a song, you can just leave a tip. But if you leave one and with a note on PayPal over at www.paypal.me/blindjoe, like Miss Amanda did, you won't be able to hear your song until tomorrow, okay? Being blind, you know, I don't have the luxury of just sitting up here and watching comments scroll by, so it's the only way I can do it. I apologize for that, but it is what it is. It's Saturday night, y'all. Let's get into it with some Hal Ketchum, baby. You gotta play this one on a Saturday night, right? I mean, come on now. I know you know this. Sing with me. Here we go. Come on. There's an Elvis movie on the marquee sign. We've all seen at least 3 times. Everybody's broke, but Bobby's got a buck. He put $1 worth of gas in his pickup truck. They're going 90 90 miles an hour down a dead-end road. What's your hurry, son? Where you gonna go? Yeah, they're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. Let's have a I can't even say it. Honky tonk happy hour Saturday night. Yeah, man. Lucy's got her lipstick on a little too bright. Bobby's getting drunk and looking for a fight. Shame on you, Bobby. Liquor on his breath, trouble on his mind. Yeah, Lucy's just a kid along for the ride. Got a 6-pack of beer and a bottle of wine. Gotta be bad just to have a good time. Yeah, they're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. Let's have a honky tonk happy hour Saturday night. Yes, sir, Rowdy Rebels. Bobby told Lucy the world ain't round. Drops off sharp at the edge of town. Lucy, you know the world must be flat, 'cause when people leave town, they never come back. They go 90 miles an hour to the city limit sign, put the pedal to the metal before they change their mind. Yeah, they come howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. They howl at the moon, shoot out the light. Yeah, it's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. Yes, sir. A little Hal Ketchum there for you. May he rest in peace. Small town Saturday night. I got to fix this TikTok thing, y'all. Hang on just a second here. David, Ellie. Gavin, Juan, thank you guys so much for joining, man. I hope you can see and hear me okay on TikTok. Really appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you too over there on Facebook and YouTube. Whether you're on my personal profile on Facebook or the band page, man, I can't thank you enough for tuning in tonight. Hope you're having a good time. Remember, the last official time we play under Carrie Underwood is coming up darn near, pert near soon. I was thinking what I wanted to play tonight, man. And hey, by the way, you know what? Let's get into this one real quick. Had a lot of people from Australia contact me yesterday telling me that I Will Not Comply still needs to be heard. And you know what? I couldn't agree more, right? Just because that song was particularly addressing vaccines and masks and the COVID conspiracy does not mean that song does not need to be heard, especially in places like Australia, if the U.S. news is to be believed anyways, which I don't trust anything I see on the news, but I will say that it looks very commie-friendly in Australia, and, you know, to each their own, I guess, but, and I'm trying to remember who it was that messaged me, and I can't remember your name, I'm sorry, but to my friends in Perth, Australia, we gotta play a little I Will Not Comply. So let's do it. Nice and loud, Rowdy Rebels. Let me hear you singing at home. I know I can't, but it helps me, okay? So just go with it. Go with it. Here we go. I will not comply. They're trying to take me to task 'cause I don't want to wear a mask or take a vaccine that could maybe make me die. They got no scientific evidence to back that crap up. All they do is feed us lie after lie. That's why I will not comply. Now, since back last March, I've had an achy, breaky heart like old Billy Ray Cyrus. I've been catching a case of the blues from the news around this damn coronavirus. Now they're telling us we gotta keep our chin diapers up, even if we got the shot in the arm. Nobody's talking about exercise or eating food that's fresh, grown from the farm. That's why I will not comply. trying to take me to task, cause I don't wanna wear a mask or take a vaccine that could maybe make me die. They got no scientific evidence to back that crap up. All they do is feed us lie after lie. That's why I will not comply. Now listen, y'all, the only way to stop the violence is for us to break the silence right now. So if you tend to agree and you're pissed off like me, stand your ass up and scream it out loud, saying I will not comply. They're trying to take me to task, cause I don't wanna wear a mask or take a vaccine that could maybe make me die. They got no scientific evidence to back that crap up. All they do is feed us lie after lie. That's why I will not comply. Yep, I'm here to tell you people I will not comply, no. Yeah, and that's still the gospel truth, ladies and gentlemen. I will not comply. The gospel according to Blind Joe right there. Thank you very much, folks. Really appreciate it. Guys, if you like what you hear tonight, could you please do me a favor and smack that like button like it owes you money? Give the broadcast a share or subscribe or like or whatever platform you're on, whatever you got to do. I think TikTok's all about like diamonds and stuff. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm an old guy, all right? I don't know this crap. But if you could share it out, let people know that this is where the party's at, I'd sure appreciate it. Got a lot of time left with you tonight, and I think I might try to dip down into these comments. I think I figured it out on StreamYard, but I don't know yet. Excuse me. Man, I was thinking about songs today, and man, we need some David Allan Coe in our lives, I believe. I have no idea, guys. I'm sorry. I thought I would be able to read comments, but apparently I can't. And there's no sense in dinging around with it. Wasting your time. Had a request for this yesterday, and let's do some Coe first, and then maybe we'll do some Charlie Daniels. Have I done? Oh yeah, I did. I Will Not Comply. Okay. See if you remember this one. It's a great song, y'all. I was thumbing from Montgomery, had my guitar on my back, when a stranger stopped beside me in an antique Cadillac. Well, he was dressed like 1950, half drunk and hollow-eyed. Said, it's a long walk to Nashville, would you like a ride, son? So I sat down in the front seat, turned on the radio, and them sad old songs coming out of them speakers was solid country gold. Then I noticed a stranger was ghost white pale as they asked me for a light, and I knew there was something strange about this ride. He said, Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues, and can you moan the blues and bend them guitar strings? He said, boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? Yeah, and if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. Then he cried just south of Nashville, and he turned that car around. He said, this is where you get off, boy. I'm going back to Alabama. I stepped out of that Cadillac. I told him, mister, many thanks. He said, you ain't got to call me mister. The whole world calls me Hank. He said, Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues, and can you moan the blues and bend them guitar strings? He said, boy, can you make folks folks feel what you feel inside. Yeah, and if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. He said, Drifter, can you make folks cry when you play and sing? Have you paid your dues and can you pawn the blues and bend them guitar strings? He said, boy, can you make folks feel what you feel inside? Yeah, yeah. And if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. Yeah, if you're big star bound, let me warn you, it's a long, hard ride. Oh yeah, man, a little DAC there for you. The Ride, of course, that song about Hank Williams Sr. Excuse me. And since we mentioned Hank Sr. and played that song, we're going to have to do a little Hank Williams. But not before we do a request for some Charlie Daniels Band. If I can remember the words of this one, I haven't done it in a while. See if I can do it here. People say that I'm no good and crazy as a loon. I get stoned in the morning and get drunk in the afternoon. Kinda like my old blue tag hound, like to lay around in the shade. I ain't got no money, man, but I damn sure got it made. I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this blind white country boy alone. Poor girl wants to marry. Oh, that's not right. That's the last verse. Let's try that again. Preacher man talking on TV, putting down rock and roll. Wants me to send a donation, says he's worried about my soul. Well, Jesus walked on the water, y'all, and I know that's true. But sometimes I think that preacher man ought to do a little walking too. And I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. That's right. If you don't like the way I'm living, just leave this blind white country boy alone. Poor girl wants to marry and a rich girl wants to flirt. A rich man goes to college, y'all, and us poor boys go to work. A drunkard wants another drink of wine, and a politician wants a vote. Well, I don't want much of nothing at all, but I will take another toll. I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, just leave this blind white country boy alone. Yeah, and if you don't like the way I'm living, you just leave this blind white country boy alone. Yeah, a little CDB there for you. Charlie Daniels Band. I almost said Drinking My Baby Goodbye. That is not Drinking My Baby Goodbye, in fact. That is Long-Haired Country Boy. Another great little tune there, man. I got to tell you. 20 minutes into the Honky Tonk Happy Hour. And, hey, guys, I forgot to mention this, too. If you're on TikTok right now, let me jump on there because they kicked me off yesterday. Ryan wants to join live as a guest, so that must mean we're on. Adam Johnson's here. Is this the same Adam Johnson that I went to elementary school with? What's up, buddy? If it's you, how you doing, bro? I say bro now. Apparently, I got two kids, 1 5, 1 10. It's funny because it's a YouTube thing, I guess. Everybody's saying it now. It's a kid thing, and so they start saying bro. I'm like, you realize that I was saying bro at your age, right? Like this is not a new thing, bro. Oh, anyways, I digress. Oh, let's see. I've had this song in my head. I don't know if I can remember the words, but it's an old Trent Tomlinson tune. Let's see if I can remember it. The sunbeam hit the gym beam and ricocheted off a bottle of Coke. You know what? I gotta go higher than that. Try it again. The sunbeam hit the gym beam and ricocheted off a bottle of Coke. Cut through the still smoldering second-hand night before smoke. The whiskey's half empty, half in me, my enemy and my friend. Last night drowned my sorrow, but today is tomorrow again. When you fall for an angel like her, you're walking on clouds. When you're in love, you're so up, you forget to look down. The higher and higher she took me, the further I fell. And it's angels like her that send guys like me straight to hell. There's a ring on her forehead on the picture where the bottle sat last night. It might look like a halo, but I know it's a trick of the light. That smile on her face has a way to fool any old fool. She came straight from heaven, but I know the devil did too. When you fall for an angel like her, you're walking on clouds. When you're in love, you're so up, you forget to look down. The higher and higher she took me, the further I fell. It's angels like her that send guys like me straight to hell. The higher and higher she took me, the further I fell. And it's angels like her that send guys like me straight to hell. Yeah, some old school Trent Tomlinson there for you. Angels like her. And man, you know, Trent had a first pressing of his first CD called Country Is My Rock, and there was a version of Angels Like Her on that CD. They scrapped it. They released another print. They scrapped it off the disc, re-recorded it, and put it on another disc that they released as an EP. And, you know, maybe it's just because I heard that first version first, but that first version was so magical. They switched the key up. It was an F sharp, and they changed it to G like I play it in. And I think it's just because I heard that first one first. But Trent, if by chance you're listening, dude, I need to know where I can get a copy of that first version because I lost the CD and I can't find it on Spotify. Oh! How you doing, y'all? Thanks for hanging with me. It's Blind Joe with you on this beautiful Saturday evening. The Honky Tonk Happy Hour is what we call this little shindig. This is a special Saturday edition. If you like what you hear, please leave a like and a share and subscribe and click the bell and do all those algorithmic things that make this thing a thing. And if you like the music, you want to leave a tip, I really appreciate it, man. I'm an independent country music artist. This is how I make my moolah and feed my family. So you can head on over to paypal.me/blindjoe and leave a tip right there. It goes right to me. You'll see Blind Joe pop up so you know it's me. And if you want a big link that'll take you to like Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Spotify, Apple Music, the t-shirts, the CDs, the whole 9 yards, man, even my official website, you can head on over to linktr.ee/blindjoe. That's a Linktree link, so it's linktr.ee/blindjoe. And wham, man, it'll hit you right in the face with everything that you need to know about what I'm doing. And if you're wondering where I'm going to be playing, I told you yesterday, I'm doing a Holy Rosary Catholic School fundraiser in Detroit Lakes, Minnesota, coming up on February. What the heck, dude? April 25th. That's a Friday, and I'm going to recheck on that. I believe it is April 25th, but yeah, and I'll let you know Tuesday. Remember now, guys, we probably won't be doing any weekend Honky Tonk Happy Hours. I do want to do a Sunday service. If you don't know what Sunday service is, that is where I get together and we just kind of study the Bible together. I've got a Braille Bible here. I read a little bit of it. We talk about it. Maybe we play a couple gospel songs. It's like a half hour. I think it's fun. And, you got to learn a little bit about the Lord in the process, which is awesome because Jesus rocks, man. I'm here to tell you. Anyways, let's get back into the tunes. Haven't done this one in a while. Might forget the words. A little Merle Haggard for you now. The warden led a prisoner down the hallway to his doom. I stood up, say goodbye like all the rest. And I heard him tell the warden there's a... Oh, sorry. All right, let's start it all over. Here we go. The warden led a prisoner down the hallway to his doom. I stood up to say goodbye like all the rest. And I heard him tell the warden just before he reached my cell, let my guitar playing friend do my request. Let him sing me back home with a song I used to hear. Make my old memories come alive. Take me away and turn back the years. Sing me back home before I die. I recall last Sunday morning, a choir from off the street came in to sing a few old gospel songs. I heard him tell the singers there's a song my mama sang. Could I hear it once before you move along? Sing it if you know it, y'all. Won't you sing me back home the song I used to hear? Make my old memories come alive. Take me away and turn back the years. Sing me back home before I die. The mighty Merle Haggard there for you. Sing Me Back Home. Man, I love that song. Gotta tell you, did I forget to turn this TikTok speech thing off again? Is that what happened? No. All right, we're still going on TikTok too, guys. They haven't kicked us off yet. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. Oh, man. You know, I really wish there was a way I could check these comments, you guys. It ticks me off because, you know, I see everybody. Well, I see everybody. But I hear everybody scrolling through the comments. They're able to pick up song suggestions and stuff. But you know what? We're getting there, man. We're getting there. Hey, if you shared this broadcast already, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. We do this every Tuesday and Thursday from now on, 7 p.m. Central Time. If you like what you hear, you can leave a tip over at paypal.me/blindjoe. And they got different tip stuff on the different social media stuff, too. I know that. Y'all. I don't know a lot about it, so best way to do it, paypal.me/blindjoe or linktr.ee/blindjoe. That's linktree.com, or excuse me, linktr.ee/blindjoe. I'm going to shut up and sing a song. Here we go. Every Friday night there's a steady cloud of dust that leads back to a field filled with pickup trucks. Got old Hank cranking way up loud. Got coolers in the back and tailgates down. There's a big fire burning, but don't be alarmed. It's just country boys and girls getting down on the farm. You can come as you are. That's not right either. My gosh. Ed's been on the tractor, ain't seen Becky all week. Somebody said they seen him headed down to the creek. Farmer Johnson's daughter's just pulled up in a Jeep. Man, he knows how to grow 'em, if you know what I mean. Old Dave's getting loud, but he don't mean no harm. We're just country boys and girls getting down on the farm. You can have a lot of fun in a New York minute, but there's some things you can't do inside those city limits. There ain't no closing time, ain't no cover charge, just country boys and girls getting down on the farm. You can come as you are, there ain't no dress code, just some rural route rules that you need to know. Don't mess with the bull, he can get real mean. Don't forget to shut the gate, stay out of the bees. If it starts to raining, we'll just head to the barn. We're country boys and girls getting down on the farm. You can have a lot of fun in a New York minute, but there's some things you can't do inside those city limits. There ain't no closing time, ain't no cover charge, just country boys and girls getting down on the farm. There ain't no closing time, ain't no cover charge, just country boys and girls getting down on the farm. Yes, sir, man. Oh, yeah, we getting down on the farm, baby. A little Tim McGraw there for you, bringing it back to the old school with his record, Not a Moment Too Soon. One of my favorite country records of all time right there. And, you know, it's odd because if you listen to that record, it's probably his worst record vocally. But man, I'll say this about Tim McGraw, especially back in the mid to late 90s, early 2000s. That guy knows how to pick hits, dude. Pick great songs. I mean, what a career. And he had some great writers behind him, too. I tell you that much, man. Any hoozle, I'm not going to go on Music Geek on you. Get right back to playing some tunage. And what was it? I just had something, too. Oh, I was going to do another song off that Not a Moment Too Soon record, dude. I just love it. I love it so much. And this has got to be one of my favorites. And I know I play this all the time, too. So, you don't want to hear these songs? Well, make a request. I'll learn it and play it for you. we done originals? Yeah, I did I Will Not Comply. What other originals can we do today? Oh, you know what? We're going to do this song, and then we're going to... Shannon, my buddy Shannon, has to hear a hunting song, and he's going to get that right after another Tim McGraw song. This is called Refried Dreams. I love this song, y'all. Last Monday morning, you left with no warning, and I started going insane. Well, I headed south out of Del Rio, Texas, with a hell of a load on my brain. And I kept on going without even knowing how much your love really means. Now I'm messed up in Mexico, living on refried dreams. I'm down here in Mexico, sick as a dog. My head is pounding in this border town fog. Down to my last time and coming apart at the seams. Well, I'm messed up in Mexico, living on refried dreams. It's picturely pretty, ragged and dirty, wondering what I'm doing here. Shooting tequila, wanting to kill you, and wishing to God you were near. So I put on your memory, but feeling so empty, I run out of my self-esteem. Now I'm messed up in Mexico, living on refried dreams. I'm down here in Mexico, and I'm sick as a dog. My head is pounding in this border town fog. Down to my last time and coming apart at the seams. Well, I'm messed up in Mexico, living on refried dreams. Sing it if you know it, Rowdy Rebels. I'm down here in Mexico and I'm sick as a dog. My head is pounding in this border town fog. Down to my last time and coming apart at the seams. I'm messed up in Mexico, living on refried dreams. Hey, I'm messed up in Mexico, living on refried dreams. Oh yeah, double shot there for you of Mr. Tim McGraw. That's a Refried Dreams. I love that tune, man. Just friggin' love it. I don't know what it is, but ever since I was a little kid and heard that song for the first time, I thought, man, I gotta sing this song. It's so good, so good. Any hoozle doozle, my man Shannon, he said, what's up in the comments. Shannon, I hope you're listening, buddy. Thank you so much for being such a loyal fan, friend, and follower, buddy. I really can't thank you enough. We've lost a lot of them, y'all. I say some things that people don't like. For example, MAGA. Woo! Do we want to get into this now? I'm going to post this too, but MAGA. Did you know MAGA is the 5th degree and final degree in the Satanic Church? Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, and I'll post some photo proof here tomorrow for my little Sunday post right before we do Sunday service, okay? But that's the truth of it. Go look it up if you don't believe me. You ready for AI governance, baby? Because it's coming. All right, let's stop talking about that crap. Get into some hunting music for Shannon. Song I wrote called Hello Hunting. Thank you, buddy. Hope you're doing well, man. Here we go. Goodbye, honey. Hello, hunting. I'm so stoked for shooting something. I got the gun and the bow already loaded in my truck. With my Q2 and my Browning, I'll bring back one that's astounding. They won't get away from me no matter how fast they're running. So here's some money now, goodbye, honey. Hello, honey. Well, I'm rolling with my buddies out to rural North Dakota, where the bucks are all big, we always beat our quota. With our weapons on our shoulders and a bear in our hand, we're gonna sit right there in that deer stand. And when we get back, you won't believe the kills we show you. So goodbye, honey. Hello, hunting. I'm so stoked for shooting something. I got the gun and the bow already loaded in my truck. With my Q2 and my Browning, I'll bring back one that's astounding. They won't get away from me no matter how fast they're running. So here's some money now, goodbye, honey. Hello, hunting. Now I know you don't like me shooting shooting guns or drinking lots of beer. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you're not my favorite dear. So goodbye, honey. Hello, honey. I'm so stoked for shooting something. I got the gun and the bow already loaded in my truck. With my Q2 and my Browning, I'll bring back one that's astounding. They won't get away from me no matter how fast they're running. So here's some money now, goodbye, honey. Hello, honey. I said here's some money now, goodbye, honey. Hello, honey. Hello, hunting. You can find that one on my original record. The record is called I Will Not Comply. Thank you so much, Shannon. Appreciate you tuning in, brother, and I appreciate the request as well. God bless you, bro. BJ, hanging with you, man. Got plenty of time, and I really want to be able... I got to figure something out, guys. I've got to figure out how I can read these comments. There has to be a way to do it, and I have no idea right now. So we're just going to keep on trucking on through. Is this going to show me at all? StreamYard, are you going to show me? Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Hold on. Okay, anyways, I'm not messing around with it, guys. Sorry about that. I have no dang idea. You know, I think I'm so technologically advanced, and then I get on the internet and try to do things like computers and stuff, and I still haven't figured out how to... I've got like 4, almost 5 songs that I want to put on a gospel record and get it out to you guys, and I still cannot figure out why my audio interface is not recording to Reaper. It's the very same one that I'm working on right now, and yet when I go to the recording software I use called Reaper, for some reason it won't play back, and I don't understand. Anyways, I'm sorry about whining. Yeah. Let's do another Haggard song. Oh, we were going to do some Hank. Let's do some Hank. You know this one. Let's go. I said, hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? Yeah, I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill. There's soda pop and the dancing's free, so if you wanna have fun, come along with me. You got me singing, hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? I'm free and ready, so we can go steady. How's about saving all your time for me, girl? No more looking, I know I've been tookin'. How's about keeping steady company? I'm gonna throw my date book over the fence and buy me one for 5 or 10 cents, keeping it till it's covered with age, and I'm writing Carrie Underwood on every page. Because she got me singing, hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Yeah, I said, how's about cooking something up with me? Yeah! Woo! A little hanky-panky there for you. Hanky-panky Williams, that is. And, yeah, a little hey, good looking. Thank you, folks. Thank you so much, y'all. I promised you that we were going to do it, y'all, and I promise you it's coming. That last and final play of Under Carrie Underwood. But before we do that, I want to get to some more original music for you. I got a couple more before we get on out of here, y'all. So never fear, my dear. Want to remind you one more time, I know I talk about it a lot, but this is how I feed my family, y'all. If you want a tip tonight, you like what you hear, you're enjoying yourself, head on over to paypal.me/blindjoe. That's right to my PayPal, and that keeps the independent country music streaming over these here Wi-Fi waves, baby. Thank you very much. And if you have a request, don't forget to put it in the note as well, and if I know it, I'll play it for you. Thanks for any tips that you send today, guys. If you just want to check me out, maybe you want to go to Spotify or Apple Music, see what I'm doing over there. I got a whole bunch of studio recorded stuff with a full band. You can listen to it absolutely free. Even on YouTube, just head on over to linktr, that's linktr.ee/blindjoe. And that link is up in the description wherever you're watching this right now. Even on TikTok, baby. Have they kicked me off TikTok yet? Should we find out? Nope, they haven't. Not yet. It's probably because I haven't said much about Jesus. Man, you get. I'm gonna do that Bible study tomorrow, Sunday service. When I do that, I guarantee you they'll kick me off TikTok, guys. You watch. We're gonna start with the Gospel according to Mark tomorrow too. My favorite gospel, man. I'm really getting into that one lately. So I think we'll just read through the whole thing, chapter by chapter, week by week, or I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in, and if you want to read along with me, or just come hang out. I'd really appreciate it, guys, because. Jesus is the way, the life, and the truth. That's all there is to it. Let's do an original song. Oh, I love this song, and so does my 5-year-old nephew, Jacob. It's called Train, Train, Train. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Well, that train, train, train keeps on chugging down the track, and my brain keeps telling me she ain't coming back. This pain's got me just about to crack. That train keeps on chugging down the track. She let me know last night that she was leaving. I hit my knees and begged her not to go, but she bid me happy trails. Now she's riding on the rails, headed southbound through the North Dakota snow. Yeah, that train keeps on chugging down the track, and my brain keeps telling me she ain't coming back. This pain's got me just about to crack. That train keeps on chugging down the track. I know I could have changed her mind if she'd have let me. That's probably why she didn't give me time. They just whisked her ass away on that big old Santa Fe. Now I'm sucking down tequila, salt, and lime. Well, that train keeps on chugging down the track, and my brain keeps telling me she ain't coming back. This pain's got me just about to crack. That train keeps on chugging down the track. I said that train keeps on chugging down the track. Original country music there for you. That's real country for real people right there. Train, baby. Hey, if you want to hear a totally awesome version of that, check out my record, I Will Not Comply. My producer, Brent McCullough, and I worked really, really hard on all those songs on that record. The boys in the band in Nashville worked their butts off as well. And if you don't know this, man, maybe you don't. If you're a first-timer here, if you check out my studio stuff, my studio band is actually Trace Adkins' live band. So how cool is that, man? That's pretty sweet. Brent McCullough, my producer, is Trace Adkins' keyboard player, and he gets all the boys together and wrangles them up for me, and we tell them what we need, and they get her done, man. And what a great band they are. So definitely check those guys out on my record. The record is I Will Not Comply. I also have a previous record called By the Fans, For the Fans. That record was produced by none other than YouTube sensation Rick Beato. And what a cool guy he is, man. Got to hang out with him for a week or two and record some stuff back in the day, and had a lot of fun doing that. So thank you, Rick, for everything you've done for my career as well, buddy. Any hoozle doozle. Feeling some Waylon and Willie, come on, y'all. And you know I'm doing Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys. So let's do it. Speaking of Rick Beato, he made this song sound so good. Then I went and butchered the last verse. I thought I was being cool at the time, and now I listen to it back, and I'm like, man, that sucks. I can't believe I put that out into the world. Anyways, if you know it, Sing along with me, y'all. Here we go. Cowboys ain't easy to love and they're harder to hold. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds or gold. Lone Star belt buckles and old faded Levi's. Each night begins a new day. And if you don't understand him, or he don't die young, he'll probably just ride away. So mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Make them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Now, cowboys love smoky old pool rooms, clear mountain mornings, little warm puppies and children and girls of the night. Men that don't know him won't like him, and men that do probably won't know how to take him. But if he gets on The Voice and he's representing North Dakota, he must be doing things right. Sing it with me, y'all, come on. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Make them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Yeah, they never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Waylon and Willie on a special Saturday night edition of the Honky Tonk Happy Hour. That is Mamas, Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Cowboys. And that is also the very last song I ever performed on the television show The Voice. And, you know, I was so ticked off at my performance. And I was talking to my buddy Caden about being on The Voice and stuff. And he had asked me, I'll post this interview too when it's live, but he'd asked me something about how The Voice changed my life. And I said, you know, it's so hard to explain because looking back on it, it was just so crazy, man. Just going from hardly anybody knowing your name to everybody everywhere you go is just like, dude, can I have a picture, dude? And it was great, man. It was awesome. Like the shows were great. The crowds were fun. But you know, as the fame of it all died down, that part of it really did not bother me that much because I'm a pretty loner kind of guy. You wouldn't think so by the way I act on here and the way I am during shows and stuff. And this is me, like I'm not putting on a show or, anything like that. But I'm just kind of a loner dude. You know what I mean? Even when I was really into drugs and alcohol and stuff, I was never an outgoing, hang out with people kind of guy. When I was drinking, I would sit at home and drink and listen to Hank and Haggard and play my music and go to sleep. And that was that. I was never like a go out to the bar guy unless I was playing a show. But anyways, I don't know why I'm rambling. We have things to do, folks. I want to play you one more original song here, and then we'll wrap it up with Amanda Newton's tip/request, and the very final time you're going to hear Carrie Underwood on this broadcast. And listen, guys, all this stuff aside, I really appreciate so much that you love that song so much. I had like 6 different requests for it yesterday. It really means a lot. When I was in such a bad place when I wrote that song, and it helped me get out of it. And I'm so grateful to you guys for digging that, because I found it very clever and very funny when I wrote it. And It helped me out of a dark spot. Let's play another song first, though. This is one I wrote to rip off Hank Williams Jr. without blatantly ripping off Hank Williams Jr. A little song called Hardwood Floor. Let's go. My dad hates that beginning, he told me. So that's for you there, Daddy-O. Tonight I'm gonna raise hell on a hardwood floor. I'm gonna drink and dance until my feet don't work no more. So crank up that old corner jukebox, let the old number 7 pour. Because tonight I'm gonna raise hell on a hardwood floor. I put a 40-hour weekend with 30 hours overtime, busting my butt for a boss who makes $1, then he gives me a dime. Yeah, these old bones, they sure are aching. Matter of fact, my whole damn body's sore. But still, tonight I'm gonna raise hell on a hardwood floor. Tonight I'm gonna raise hell on a hardwood floor. I'm gonna drink and dance until my feet don't work no more, yeah. So crank up that old corner jukebox, let the old number 7 pour. Because tonight I'm gonna raise hell on a hardwood floor. Now the lady I love, she's the hottest thing in our hometown. Every weekend like me, she likes to kick up her boots and throw down. She just texted and said, baby, I'm ready. Now that's a message I ain't gonna ignore. So tonight I'm gonna raise hell on a hardwood floor. Yeah, I said tonight I'm gonna raise hell on a hardwood floor. I'm gonna drink and dance until my feet don't work no more. So crank up that old corner jukebox, let the old number 7 pour. Because tonight I'm gonna raise hell on a hardwood floor. Yeah, you know tonight I'm gonna raise hell on a hardwood floor. Oh yeah, the song I wrote to rip off Hank Jr. without ripping him off. That's called Hardwood Floor. You can find that one also on my record, I Will Not Comply. I don't even know what I was going to say there. I Will Not Comply. That record, of course, as I always tell you, available Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, the whole 9 yards, dude. If you want a copy of it and you don't want to stream it, shoot me an email. Chances are I'll just send you one because, you know, whatever. It won't be a CD, though. It'll be a digital copy, and it'll be MP3s, and it won't be all fancy schmancy or anything like that. So don't get all excited, crew. Folks, it's been a blast hanging with you tonight. I really appreciate it. I want to run the tips by you one more time. PayPal.me/blindjoe. You can leave your PayPal tip and a message if you have a request right there. If you want Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, t-shirts, all that kind of stuff, that link is in the description. And if somebody could jam that link in the comments too, I'd really appreciate it. That is linktr.ee/blindjoe. And what is happening? Oh, that's nice. TikTok wants me to do a CAPTCHA. Thank you, TikTok. I'm totally blind, you jerks. Drag the puzzle piece into place. Yeah, will do. All right. Well, I don't know. We got one song left, y'all. Let's make it happen. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Amanda, Gary, Tom, Edward, Jenny, all of them wanted to hear this song. And you're going to get it for the first and last time right here, right now. And guys, I'm not taking it down from YouTube or anything. You know, I think this song is a part of my journey, and I'm not leaving it up, man. If I hadn't written a song like this, I would have never been led to the Lord Jesus Christ, our one true God, Lord and Savior. And guys, if you're out there and you're like, why does Blind Joe keep talking about Jesus? I do promise you, I'm going to make a testimony video and tell you. But if you don't believe in Jesus, all you got to do is pray this prayer. You say, Jesus, I don't believe in you. Blind Joe says you're real, and I don't believe it. So help me with my unbelief, Lord. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Amen. There you go. That said, this is a song we retire tonight. It's called Under Carrie Underwood. Some dudes think Miranda is the hottest thing we have. Taylor, yeah, I'd nail her, but her music makes me laugh. Martina'd love my wiener, but she's not the one for me. Now, brother, Under Carrie Underwood's where I would like to be. You know, I'd have her on her knees and screaming, Jesus, take the wheel. I'd give $1,000 just to make her moan and squeal. She's the hottest thing in country, all as far as I can see. And that's why Under Carrie Underwood's where I would like to be. Yes, sir. I know she's married to a hockey man, but they ain't been married long. And he's probably gonna beat my ass if he ever hears this song. But I'd still like to hit that even though she isn't mine. Well, I'm sorry, Mike, but she's the one I like, bro. It's God's fault she's so fine. You know, I'd have her on her knees and screaming, Jesus, take the wheel. I'd give $1,000 just to make her moan and squeal. She's the hottest thing in country, all as far as I can see. And that's why Under Carrie Underwood's where I would like to be. Yeah, buddy, Under Carrie Underwood's where I would love to be. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. The final time you will hear that song on the Honky Tonk Happy Hour. In all seriousness, though, y'all, thank you so much for loving that song and for requesting it as much as you do. You know, I wrote that song 15 years ago, and still I get requests for it, and I really can't thank you enough, man. Listen, folks, it's been a pleasure jamming with you today. I will be back Tuesday night. I hope you're ready for Tuesday night. We're going to have us some fun, man. Get those requests on. Excuse me. Oh, my gosh. I don't want to burp in your face there. Get those requests in the comments section, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. Excuse me. And if you're on TikTok, well, they might have got disconnected, so I don't even know. But if you're on TikTok, head on over to my YouTube channel. Leave your comment right there, and that's how we'll know, because TikTok is very inaccessible. Once again, guys, God bless you all. I wish nothing but the peace of Jesus Christ, the presence of the Holy Spirit, and the comfort of the Father God down upon you and your family. God bless you. Thank you guys for allowing me to come on here and share my gift of music with you. I sincerely appreciate it. Until Tuesday evening, rowdy rebels. See you later. God bless you.